Hello and welcome. This video is brought to you by thestreamingadvisor.com. Tailor your entertainment with streaming. What we're going to talk about in this video is closed captions and accessibility features, specifically on the Roku. You'll notice if you need to use closed captions that lots of apps have their captions in different places. Sometimes it's a matter of pressing the OK button, or on Sling TV, you press down and get into the settings. Some of them, it's in the little menu over to the left of the screen. So it's hard to specifically address how to change captions in every single app in one video. This is why I've got a couple of different ones concerning Peacock and Sling TV. But the thing is that there's also a way to change settings like within the main Roku menu. And that's what we're going to talk about here, because it allows you to change the size of the captions and other things like what the background of the captions looks like. And this is a pretty helpful thing to know if you need to use captions. I've seen a lot of comments on videos saying, my captions are too small. You're going to start from the home menu, and you're going to go to settings. You press OK on your remote, and then you toggle down from this menu here into where it says accessibility. So from accessibility, you see that you've got captions information. You see that we have our captions turned on, and it gives you a little preview of what it looks like there. But what you need to be able to do is change the style of the captions sometimes, especially if it's just too small for you. Just to review: accessibility, captions, style. So, you go into where it says text style, and you can see, for instance, the different kinds of, fonts, basically. And that's maybe helpful for you, maybe not. Can't imagine why anybody would want it to be in cursive, but that is an option. The big thing for folks has to do more with the text size. But depending on your needs, it could be that some of these smaller settings make a difference. A lot of them don't seem to change much. Not sure why they're there as options if they don't really change anything, but they are there. Some cases I can see a difference, in some cases I can't. Maybe my eyes aren't so good as they used to be. But this is the big one. We're talking text size. And you see, as you toggle through the different settings, the differences are dramatic. And the thing is when you change the text size and some of the other big settings here in the accessibility section, it changes it on your apps. I've gone in and looked at 3 or 4 different apps: Sling TV, Pluto TV, Paramount Plus, things like that, and have noticed the difference. You can experiment further with these other settings. I think the background color can be really helpful, depending on the nature of your site, especially if you're colorblind. I can imagine that could be helpful. You don't want to go white with white text. That's for sure. But I like that Roku has so many options in their settings. Now, other streaming devices have accessibility settings, and I plan to do more videos on this topic. For instance, especially Fire TV, because so many of us out there have a Fire TV device as well. But if you get into your accessibility section, you can usually address the problems that you're having. And accessibility also actually is where you control the screen reader on a Roku. We've got a video separate on that, but that's that, when the Roku is talking to you, blah, 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 that, that robotic voice. See, this is the Windows opacity. This seems like a pretty minor setting, but it's there just in case you need it. But on the screen reader, for instance, that is, like I said, a lot of people turn that on by mistake by pressing the little star button 4 times in a row. But you can go into your accessibility settings and control whether it's available, and also turn off that shortcut so that you don't accidentally turn it on. If you need the shortcut, by all means keep it. But that can actually solve a lot of problems for you when you're just getting started with the Roku. I hope this video was helpful. The reason I made it is because I've been seeing a lot of comments and been getting emails about, what can I do about closed captions. So I hope that this video does some good. If you like this video, please give us a like, share this video with your friends, especially those who seriously need it. As usual, I'm Ryan Downey, the Streaming Advisor. Stream on, my friends.